Hi, I'm Hildy. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make honey vanilla olive oil ice cream. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, I'm gonna make a traditional custard, and we're gonna use olive oil as one of the ingredients. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the olive oils I've chosen today. These are several choices that I have in my kitchen right now that if you can get your hands on and they're readily available, great. I would suggest that you use a mild and buttery olive oil. I am going to use this Wild Grove's Ascalano, which almost has a tropical banana butteriness to it. And I also bring out this Bondolio, which is a mandarin infused olive oil. Now you can use this as a topping once the ice cream is finished, and you can drizzle it on top, or you can drizzle it inside the ice cream, but that's also another option. I would encourage you though, if you are buying a flavored olive oil, that you trust the producer and know that it's a good quality oil that they are crushing with mandarin peels, which I do know is what's happened with Bondolio. Great oil. But we also have a couple of other varieties. Arbequina is a nice mild oil. Again, you can use that. I have 2 Texas olive oils that are also mild, buttery, and glorious. So if you can get your hands on either one of those or something that's in a region that's close to you, perfect. We're gonna use 2 cups of whole milk, 1 cup of cream, 4 eggs, a half a cup of honey, good quality honey. Make sure that you buy something that's local to your area and support a farmer. And a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of flake sea salt. So let's get started. I'm going to get started by cracking some eggs. Like I said, we have 4, so I'm just going to separate them. And let's see if I can do this without messing. So the first time I ever made this was a few years ago, and it was so strange sounding. So you're not alone if you think it's unusual. However, extra virgin olive oil has this very nice mouthfeel. It's very unctuous and buttery, and I really would encourage you to try this because it's glorious. I've seen it many times in gelato stores or ice cream shops now. It's become quite popular. It's become quite trendy, and it's delicious. It really is a glorious dessert. And you can also use some great oil. There's really so many great oils out that it's another opportunity to use olive oil in a dessert. Whoa, almost missed that one. So in this particular recipe, I'm not going to use the egg whites. You can save those for a pavlova or some other dessert. We're going to add our 2 cups of milk to a heavy bottom saucepan, and 1 cup of whipping cream. And we're going to go on over to the stove. So come with me and you'll see how delicious this can be. So this is just the cream and the milk. This is going to take 5 to 6 minutes to slowly come up to temperature. So this has been almost 5 minutes, and it's just gently coming to a simmer. You don't want it to boil over. You don't want to walk away. You just want to gently get it to heat up. And it's going to come to almost a boil. And I'll show you what that looks like as soon as it happens. Okay, so now I'm going to add a bit of this hot milk to my egg yolks, which is called tempering, so that I can make sure that I warm up the eggs. I'm trying to do this with my right hand and I'm left-handed. So I'm just trying to temper the eggs so they don't cook. You don't want scrambled eggs, you want a custard, okay? So now that this is tempered or warm, now I can put it all back in. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it thicken. So this may take another few minutes, but that's just 4 egg yolks. And once this gets a little thick from the egg yolks, once this gets a little thickened from the egg yolks, and you can kind of run your finger through it and see a line perfectly, then it's thick enough, the custard has been thickened, and we're going to strain it so that any impurities or any residue from the eggs does not go into your finished ice cream. So this appears to be thickened nicely, and the way I can tell you that it's thickened is if you stick a spoon in, you can run your finger through the back of it and it'll stay. So you just, you never, see, it's almost on the verge of boiling. There it is. And then you turn it off. Okay, at this stage, I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of good honey.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay, get every bite out there, every little bit. Okay. It's off the heat, and the honey is just gonna blend into the cream. And now we're gonna let this come to room temperature, and I'm going to put it in the fridge until it completely chills, which may take several hours. At that stage, you're ready to put it in the ice cream machine. But before that happens, after it comes to room temperature, I'm gonna add the beautiful olive oil. And I don't want to do it now because I want that fruitiness from the olive oil to be in the forefront. So I don't really want to cook it, and it's hot. So I'm going to wait till it comes to room temperature. And at that point, well, this is your basic crème anglaise or custard for ice cream. I'm going to just strain out any egg bits that might be remaining that you don't want in your custard. Okay, our mixture has come to room temperature. At this stage, I'm going to add the extra virgin olive oil. I am using a Wild Groves from California, and this particular cultivar is called an Ascalano. It has a very tropical type of flavor profile to it. It's lovely, buttery, delicious in desserts. If you're making various things, baking, this is a great oil to use. So I'm using a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil that I'm going to add to the custard. Gorgeous. And 2 teaspoons of this vanilla paste, which is really very nice. It's expensive, but if you can get this vanilla bean paste, great. If you can't, just use vanilla extract, but I encourage you not to use the artificial. Always use the authentic, true. So I'm going to just mix this in, and then we're going to put it in the fridge and let it come to a full rest, and it's got to be cold, chilled. All right, so it doesn't have to be truly mixed in because the ice cream machine is going to mix it, but it doesn't take much to incorporate. There you go. Okay, so there is your custard mixture, and we're going to let it come to a full chill, and then we'll put it in the ice cream machine. So your ice cream has been sitting in the freezer for a few hours. It will get solid, or it will get very hard because there's no emulsifiers, but if you wait an hour or a couple of hours, it'll still be soft enough that it's almost like a soft serve. So I'm going to take a scoop of this gorgeous olive oil ice cream. There we go. And I'm going to show you that you can pour a little bit of this gorgeous orange mandarin on top. Ooh, very, very sexy. And a little bit of Malden flaked sea salt. Gorgeous. And I'm going to do another one in this bowl here. You can have it as hard or soft as you like, but it's got a really nice vanilla and honey flavor. And you can also drizzle a little bit more honey on it. But come on in here. I want you to see this. So this is a little drizzle of the Ascalano on top, which has a nice, almost a banana feel to it. And then we're just gonna put a little bit of sea salt on top. And there you have it. Olive oil ice cream. Let's taste it. This one tastes like creamsicle or dreamsicle because it's really, yeah, it's got a really nice orange flavor to it. And a little bit of salt at the end, it's great. You cannot tell me that this tastes like olive oil, and it's horrible. It's really gorgeous. It's very unctuous. It's got a really nice mouthfeel because of the additional fat. It's really good. So this is the Ascalano. They're both completely different, but gorgeous. Oh, and just that little finishing salt at the end is so good. Please, I beg you to try this.
Ice cream maker.
Hot damn, this is good. You know you want some. It's summertime. Make this ice cream. Bye.
Hello, Pooch. Hi, doggy.
Are you waiting for me? Yeah. Oh my God, taste this.